Hello, Divine Feminine, and welcome to your power message for Monday, Magical Monday. And I love this today. You're being reminded today by God, the Creator, that you can handle it, because He would not give you anything that you cannot handle. God knows how strong you are. And in the moments when you don't find that strength straight away, He sends to you His messengers, His angels, to assist you, guide you, protect you, and help you find it. So remember today, whatever you're going through, you can handle it because you are stronger and tougher than any obstacle, trigger, or challenge that comes your way. And the message says, today, I can handle anything that comes my way. So use that as an affirmation today, moving forward. And then you start your week in the right way. And I love that we've got this beautiful little dog on the calendar. And he's got that raincoat on there. So whatever the weather is, that means whatever's going on around you, outside of you, you can handle it. Because you may have weather coming at you, but you are bigger than that. So it's like you're the sky and everything else is the weather. And the sky can handle what's going on. We have storms in our life and we have calm periods in our life. And it's all designed to grow our soul. What would be the point of being here without a few rain clouds every now and again? It would be boring, humid, and we get annoyed, we get fed up. You know, we love the hot weather and how beautiful it is. But, you know, it gets a bit much at times. So the universe brings in alternative weather to shake things up. And that's what happens in our life. And, you know, this dog is wearing this kind of little rain hat because that's you. You were shielded and protected. You were shielded and protected by angels. You were shielded and protected by your higher self who knows the way, who guides you, leads you forward and gives you that power and reminds you who you are. When we're operating in struggle, it's all ego-based. It's all fear-based. It's like our inner child crying for help. And that inner child just wants some love, just wants some attention, just wants to know that everything's going to be okay. And your higher self is the adult that says to your ego, it's going to be okay. I know you're trying to help me. I know you're bringing things up to my awareness, but I've got this. I've got this and I can do this. And today I know that whatever comes at me, whatever goes on outside of me, whatever's happening around me, I can handle it because I am a warrior and strong. So today, know that. So I want to bring in the deck today. She believed she could, so she did. She believed she could, so she did. The Divine Feminine believed he or she could, and so he or she did. So this is saying to you, you can handle it. You are bigger than that trigger, tougher than that challenge, and stronger than any obstacle. That's why you jump over those obstacles. In fact, when you know how to handle your journey and you master things in your life, you don't need to jump over those obstacles because they dissipate and they naturally disappear. Those walls fall down and become doors, and the universe conspires to make that happen for you. And the way we do that is through gratitude, healing, and faith. Have gratitude for this day. Feel grateful that you can handle anything that comes your way. Even if you think you can't, you can. You are stronger than you know. And you are more loved than you allow yourself to believe. And God knows you. Your Creator knows you. The universe knows you. Whoever you are connecting with knows you and knows what you can handle and what you can't handle. And those days when you can't handle things, the angels step in. The angels come in to give you strength so you can. So I want to use this deck today to see what we need to know. She believed she could, so she did. So the message today is a quote by Serena Williams. Wow. So Serena Williams, as we know, is a very famous tennis player, but she's a warrior. You know, I see tennis players as warriors. Me and my mum used to have this conversation a lot because, you know, growing up, my mum loved watching Wimbledon. I loved watching Wimbledon. And, you know, I love tennis. And the gladiators on the court, you know, they don't have a team to rely on apart from, you know, the ball girls or the ball boys sending the balls back in the court. They don't have anyone to rely on but their own strength and power. They go into battle against another warrior. So this is reminding you that you are strong, that you go into battle and you can handle what comes your way. It says the success of every woman or the success of every guy should be the inspiration to another. So what this means is, if you see someone who inspires you, or someone who's in union, or someone who has the type of job you want, or there's the type of financial support that you want, or if you see anyone living the life the way you want it to be, if you see someone walking in a nice pair of shoes and you think you want those, or you see someone happy and you want that, be inspired. Be inspired and think, that's a preview of what's coming to me. That's a preview of who I will be, of what I will have, of the things I will create in my life. Because the universe is showing that to you and saying, you want that success, you want that union, you want that pair of shoes, you want that car. There it is. All you have to do is place your order with the universe and believe it's possible, because anything is possible with faith. And when you set your intention and you go there in the mind, you can go there in the body and you can hold it in your hand. That's the power of the law of attraction. That's the power of gratitude. That's the power of faith. When we ask, it is given. Sometimes we go into fear because it's not given at the time we expect. So we get disappointed. We think, why not now? Why can't I have it now? And then we start getting envious or jealous of others who have it now, thinking, what have they got that I haven't? And we start throwing daggers their way through our mind and feeling jealous. But really, that's a big sign that we are healing. Because instead of looking at them with jealousy, look at them with inspiration. Think, wow, I'm so inspired by that person who is living that life or behaving that way or wearing those shoes, because the universe is offering that to me. That's a sign from the universe that that's coming to me. That shows that I am being grateful and doing my work and living my best life and following my truth and operating in my higher self. So if you want love and you start seeing couples everywhere holding hands, if you want marriage and you start seeing marriages on the telly or proposals of marriage, or you start getting invited to weddings, or you hear people talking about it, or if you want your masculine to be free and all of a sudden everywhere around you people are splitting up, or there seems to be a divorce going on, these are previews of what's to come. Big previews. And when you ask, it is given. I remember when I wanted to train to become an angel therapist, and you don't need to do that. That's something I did for me. I believed I could, so I did. I was working out where to go because I knew that I wanted to kind of get my certificate with Charles Virtue, and that's what I did. But he was doing seminars and sessions and these certificated courses at different places around the world and in the UK. And it was a choice for me between Ireland, in Dublin, or London. And I was trying to work out where to go. So I asked the universe for a sign. And the next day, someone gave me a necklace with a shamrock on. So that was a sign. And then I didn't know how I was going to get the money for it at the time. So I started putting things into my creation box. And then the universe was showing me everywhere. I was walking into places and there was things there about Ireland, or there was a documentary on the telly about Dublin, or there was things going on. And I was thinking, wow, this is the universe showing me that that's available to me. I remember back in 2012, I think it was around then anyway, when I was manifesting going to see Doreen Virtue for the first time. And she was doing a seminar in Switzerland at the time, in Zurich, and I'd never been abroad on my own. I hadn't got a passport, I hadn't got the money, and I was working out how to do it. I was putting everything in my creation box because I believed I could. So I did, because I asked the universe and it was given. And I remember I was doing ballpark figures, and I've spoke about this before, and I started adding up, just ballpark rounding up, how much money I'd need. And it worked out, when I added everything up, to £2,012. And it was in 2012. And I was like, the universe is mind-blowing. Even the person I was corresponding with at the hotel I was going to be staying at there was called Doreen. So the universe will show you signs. So if you see someone with your twin's name, or, with a certain, name or something that's really unique to you, there's no coincidences in this universe. Everything happens for a reason. The universe conspires to keep you strong in faith and to trust your journey. So the success of every woman should be the inspiration to another. So in other words, your success right now, the things you've achieved, the things you're doing, the things that you may not even think about, are inspiring to other people. They're inspiring to maybe your friends or your family or the people you're working with or your children or your children's children. These people looking at you in awe. Your divine masculine looks at you in awe because you're an inspiration to them, and you give them the strength and power to change their life because you're living your authentic truth. So today, know that. Start this week in power with your head held high and say, today and every day, I can handle anything that comes my way because I am a warrior of love and a warrior of light, and I have angels walking with me. The Creator gave them to me for my assistance. You have a guardian angel who's with you always. Archangels you can call on at any time. And you know that something higher and bigger than you is watching over you, guiding you, protecting you, and keeping you safe. So know that today. So you may even see dogs with raincoats on, or something to do with rain. So if it's raining today, you can handle it. Look at the rain. Go out in it and think, wow, it's just a bit of rain. Think about Olaf. He got his own kind of snow cloud in Frozen. So wherever he went, if he went into the red hot sun that would melt him, he was okay. So remember, you create your own weather. You create your own weather because you create your own emotions. And you can choose happiness every day in this moment now, regardless of what's going on. So instead of blaming the outside world or your twin or the karmic situation, start taking responsibility now for the way you feel and the way you handle your day, because you can handle anything that comes your way. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.